In the quiet hum of a near-empty gym, one sound echoed day after day. The rhythmic bounce of a basketball. That was Marcus's world. While others were out with friends, he was here, on this court, practicing alone. He'd hear the whispers, see the sideways glances. Some kids from other teams would walk by, snickering. "Look at him," they'd say. "Thinks he's going to be a star." They saw a kid shooting hoops by himself. They didn't see the sweat, the missed shots that turned into remade shots, the hundreds of free throws that swished through the net long after the sun had set. They didn't see the fire in his eyes, a quiet determination that burned brighter than any spotlight. Marcus wasn't just practicing. He was building something. Every crossover, every jump shot, every defensive slide was a brick being laid. He was building his confidence, his skill, his dream. He didn't have a crowd cheering him on during these lonely hours. His only audience was the empty bleachers and the hoop that seemed to judge every shot. He'd replay his mistakes in his head, not to dwell on them, but to learn from them. He'd imagine game-winning scenarios, the clock ticking down, the ball in his hands. He wasn't just playing basketball. He was preparing for a moment that, in his heart, he knew would come. His coach saw the potential, often staying late just to offer a few words of encouragement or a small tip on his form. "Keep at it, Marcus," he'd say. "Hard work always shows up when it matters most." Then came the championship game. The gym was electric, packed with cheering fans, the air thick with anticipation. On the other side of the court stood the reigning champions, a team known for their swagger and flashy plays. They were the same players who had walked past Marcus's solitary practices with mocking smiles. As the game started, they barely gave him a second thought. To them, he was just another player on the court. But Marcus was different tonight. The court that was once his lonely sanctuary was now his stage. The first half was a brutal battle. The opposing team was dominant, their star players sinking shot after shot. Marcus's team was struggling to keep up. During a timeout, trailing by 12 points, the mood was tense. The coach looked at his team, then his eyes landed on Marcus. "It's time," he said simply. The message was clear. All those hours in the gym were for this moment. When the game resumed, something shifted. Marcus got the ball on the wing. A defender, one of the same kids who used to mock him, closed in, underestimating him. Marcus gave a quick hesitation, drove past him, and laid the ball in gently off the glass. It was just 2 points, but it was a spark. Suddenly, Marcus was everywhere. He snagged a rebound over 2 taller players. He dove for a loose ball, and on the next possession, he pulled up from behind the arc and drained a three-pointer. The crowd roared. The boys who had ignored him were now looking at him with a mix of shock and disbelief. They tried to double-team him, but his ball handling, honed by countless hours of solo drills, was too precise. He dished the ball to an open teammate for an easy score. He was a leader, a force they never saw coming. The loneliness of his practice had forged an unbreakable focus. The jeers had become fuel. He wasn't just playing. He was conducting a symphony of skill and heart. With less than 10 seconds left, the score was tied. The ball was in Marcus's hands. The entire gym was on its feet. The noise was deafening. He dribbled at the top of the key, his eyes locked on the basket. The defender in front of him was nervous now. The clock ticked down. 5. 4. 4. Marcus made his move. A quick crossover, a step-back jumper, the very move he had practiced 1,000 times in the empty gym. The ball arched through the air, seeming to hang there for an eternity as the buzzer sounded. Swish! The net barely moved. The crowd erupted. His teammates mobbed him, lifting him onto their shoulders. Across the court, the other team stood in stunned silence. They didn't see the lonely kid from the gym anymore. They saw a champion. That day, everyone learned a valuable lesson. Never underestimate the heart of someone who works hard in the quiet, for they are the ones who make the most noise when it counts. Thank you so much for watching. If this story inspired you, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more. We'll see you in the next one.